Hi everyone, so I haven't done a video in a little while, so I've been out to Poundland and bought a load of their makeup, and today we're going to try it out. So I have literally everything that I would need to do a full face. I've got a foundation, concealer, pressed powder, contour, blush, mascara, eyebrow pencil, eyeliner, lip thing, gloss I think, eyebrow kit, and did I say highlighting? Did I say highlighter? There's a highlighter. And I even, just for good measure, got a beauty blender from the pan shop as well. They did have eyeshadows, but they were like weird colours and I was just not prepared to buy one of them. But yeah, I am going to put all of this on my face today and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start with eyeliner because I don't have the my usual tape that I use to get a straight line, and I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. So in doing this, if I cook it up, then I can just fix it or just remove it altogether without ruining the rest of my makeup. So firstly, it is a you gonna focus? It is a brush tip, not like a felt tip kind of one. I'm going to use a cotton bud to draw along the straight edge and hopefully get a straight line. But we'll see how it goes. So it hasn't turned out that bad. I mostly got a straight line. The only thing is, it is very, 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 very wet. Like, it doesn't dry quickly at all. So you do have to be really, really careful. Like, I think it's still wet now, and it probably would. Let's have a look. Yes, that has come off like a little bit. So yeah, you do have to be a bit careful with it, but it's not too bad. So to say that the other eye didn't go as well is a massive understatement, but it's done now. So now I'm going to go with foundation. This beauty blender is so solid compared to like usual ones, but we'll see how it does. And I think this is definitely going to be too dark as well. Maybe I should try it with a brush first. Okay, so straight away, like, it is so thick. It came out like ice cream or something. There wasn't a primer, otherwise I would prime first, but okay, this might have been too much. God. And this is way too dark as well. Yeah, no, like, the blender has just sort of absorbed most of it, and it is like barely even on my face at all. Like, you can't actually like smush this into your skin because it's just that solid. I mean, come on, look at the colour difference there. How ridiculous. So it has like literally no coverage at all. I know it doesn't really show up on the camera, but there's like no coverage. Obviously it's too dark, so I just kind of look dirty. But I'm gonna go in with the concealer now. Why isn't a little concealer brush gone? So I'm gonna, it's kind of like a lipstick. Haven't used one like this in years. Again, it's a bit dark, but so the concealer hasn't done an awful lot. The camera seems to think it's done a better job than it. I mean, you know, it has covered up a little bit, but just not that much. So both the foundation was in Ivory 1, and I think the concealer might have been in Ivory. There was only like 2 or 3 colours of the concealer anyway. Just so you know. So now I'm gonna use the pressed powder, and this is in translucent. I'm just gonna dab it on just in the places where it's most likely to build up and cake, really, and stop it from creasing, hopefully. It's actually showed up really, really well on camera. Obviously, it's still way too dark. It's very, very, very yellow toned, but the powder has actually made it look a fair bit better. Just because, I don't know, it just has, like, the light is coming off of it really, really well. But yeah, so, and I'm gonna go into the contour. There is a darker powder, and this one's a cream, like, highlight, I guess. My nose is itchy now. But obviously I'm not going to bother with the cream bit because I've put powder on now. And this was the only colour in contour that they had, by the way. So I'm going to use my Morphe contour thing. That's really, really crumbly. Right, it showed up a lot more on the camera than it has in person. Like, it's actually really, really dark on camera, but it's not that bad in person. So with that done, I am going to use the blusher, and this is in Soft Blush 1. And I'm going to do it just with my favourite Morphe blush brush that's got hair on it, thanks to the cats. I mean, they weren't kidding when they said soft. Like, it's taken quite a fair bit of effort to get this to actually show up. Yeah, that's a bit better. highlight next. This is Pearl Shimmer. I quite like this colour actually. It's like a pinky, pearly sort of colour. It's not really, I'll try it with my finger, because it's barely like shimmery at all. So it has come up a bit better with my finger, but the only thing, it was a bit weird. It's more like a blush with a touch of shimmer, because it came up like with a block of colour around it and the shimmer was in the centre, so I had to kind of work to blend it in a bit. But anyway, moving on. Gonna do brows. Now I've got two because I went into £1 shop and they had they only had this thing, powder. So then I went into another one and managed to find a pencil. The pencil does look quite dark though. Like it is a brown, but it's like, it does look pretty dark, so I'll see how that turns out. And if not, we'll fix it with some powder later. But this is quite cool though. It comes with a little highlighter in it. So yeah, let's give this a go. Right, okay, so this is really, really, really creamy. You don't need to put a lot on for it to really show up. Dear God. Okay, so this eyebrow literally would not cooperate at all. I mean, they're not awful, but they're still way too dark. The only colours that they actually had, there were only 3 colours, which was this very, very, very dark brown, like ash blonde and black, which obviously isn't really all that helpful. Oh, and my little eyebrow highlighter. Oh, that's quite nice. It's very, very pigmented. Like really, really pigmented actually. This would do as a better highlighter than the other one, but it is actually quite a good highlighter, the eyeshadow one. Okay, so finally I will do mascara. Okay, so it's a synthetic brush. Didn't really want to come out the thing. It's plastic. What do you call it? Pot packaging container. I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad, but it doesn't really appear to be actually doing anything. Like there is slight length, but barely. So yeah, it hasn't really done anything. Like it's made my eyelashes a bit thicker, and oh, in all fairness, it does say volume and define on the front, but there is no length whatsoever. And finally, the gloss. This might be the grossest. It has no smell whatsoever. Ew. God, why did I do this? I really hate gloss. And I find it a lot harder to use than literally anything else in the world. And it sticks to everything. That just kind of made everything look a lot worse. I feel like a Barbie doll or something. But like not in the good way. I don't know, you know, just when you see those girls that are wearing too much makeup, and it's like all the wrong colour. There's something in my eye. Yeah, so obviously the foundation's way too dark. Nose is so itchy. The eyebrows too dark. The highlighter just about barely worked, but it did work. The brow highlighter was actually better though. I mean, the eyeliner wasn't horrendous to use, but it's probably not really worth it, to be honest with you. And the same goes for the mascara. Like, it does sort of thicken your lashes a little bit, but my eyelashes are no longer than they naturally are. If you are pale, you will definitely need some sort of additional lightener, because this is way too dark. Like, I feel just muddy. But to be honest with you, it doesn't actually like feel like I have foundation on my face. It doesn't feel really cakey or anything like that. This is actually really good. I would recommend that. The pressed powder, the same for the blush. The blush is good. The contour kit is okay. I mean, if you like gloss, it'd probably be fine, but I really hate gloss, so I think I'm a little bit biased in my opinion there. But again, I mean, the colours are just so limited. But I mean, I don't know, overall it's not awful considering it's all only been paid. That's not even, since it only cost £1 for each of these items. Like, definitely would never ever buy the foundation again. Not even if I use lightener with it, because it just like has no coverage at all. But as I say, the pressed powder and the blush were definitely my favourite items. I think they were really good. They're easy to use. The highlighter is okay. Same as the contour kit. But yeah, wouldn't be buying the mascara, foundation, lip products, or eyebrow products again. And yeah, so that concludes today's video. And obviously I'm now being demanded by a cat, So I'm gonna go. If you want to see a similar video, then with another kind of one brand only, then let me know and I will definitely do that for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click here to subscribe and here to watch another one of my videos. And I'll see you next time.